men close down. This might be of particular interest to the women who are watching, if there are any. They will often claim that women are better communicators, that women are better at expressing their feelings, and that men are inadequate as communicators, and they're not good at expressing their feelings. And there may be some truth in both of these things. But the question I'd like to ask, particularly to women, is, if you are such superior communicators, why is it when you have stress or bad feelings or conflicting emotions, or you want to express something to your partner, why is it you treat them with the silent treatment? Why is it that your go-to position is the silent treatment? You may try this a number of times, and each time your partner, your man, might come to you and say, "What's wrong, baby? What's the problem?" And you might say, "I don't want you to solve my problem. I just want you to listen." So eventually, what happens if you do the silent treatment enough times, he's going to stop responding. The reason he's going to stop responding is because each time he tried to meet your strategy or your tactic with some kind of response, it was shut down and it was ridiculed or demeaned. So, after so many times of giving somebody the silent treatment, slamming doors, slamming drawers, putting cups down loudly, sighing for no apparent reason, rolling your eyes, making it tragically apparent that there's something wrong but you can't express it, you're then going to turn around. Now, men are a lot of things, but they are not telepathic. Unfortunately, when somebody is feeling in the doldrums, they have an unconscious expectation that everybody around them is telepathic and they can read their minds. In fact, the more depressed a person gets, the more telepathic they think they are. What happens eventually in a relationship where one side shuts down and ceases and desists and stops communicating and instead uses emotional leverage or tries to emotionally blackmail the other person into feeling guilty, upset, hurt, or spending days wondering what the heck they've done wrong, eventually this tactic is not going to continue to succeed. Eventually, the guy is going to get tired, he's going to get fatigued, he's going to simply give up. He's going to simply close down. He's going to go quiet himself. He's going to wait because he's already been told that he doesn't want to be the producer of solutions. He just wants to be somebody, or she just wants him to be somebody who listens while she offloads. So he patiently waits for her to offload. He patiently waits for her to express her feelings, but she doesn't. She keeps maintaining the silent treatment and then claims that it is men who are the poor communicators when she's hanging out with their friends. So, ladies, if you've ever wondered why it is that the man in your life has simply disconnected, shut down, closed down, and is no longer communicating with you, I want you to ask yourself the question, I want you to ask yourself this question: is this a behavior that I have taught my partner? Have I simply taught my partner to be non-communicative? Have I taught him to shut down and to switch off and to disregard my little ways? Is he so fatigued and tired by trying to respond and trying to prove that he can be that guy that he's simply clocked off? He's disconnected, he's moved away. Have a think about that. That's my thought for the day. And I know sometimes my thoughts aren't deep enough to get your ankles wet should you wade through them, but for what it's worth, this is my offering on today's Daily Drop on the Pattern Interrupter channel. Catch you next time. See you tomorrow. Be good. And remember, whatever it is you dare to do or dream, you can begin it now.